This is a short video. This is about that helicopter rescue team. Apparently somebody was wounded. From what we saw in the previous one, it looked like it was just people shooting at them from the ground. So that's kind of interesting. So let's watch this Fox News video, see what's going on here.
An F-15E down. A U.S. fighter jet crashed in southwestern Iran, but not before both crew members successfully ejected. One American airman has been rescued by U.S. forces, and the other is still missing, with a massive search underway. Meanwhile, a so-called flying tank, the A-10 Warthog, did also take enemy fire in the Middle East today. Joining us now with the very latest, our very own Jennifer Griffin. Good evening, Jennifer.
Good evening, Lawrence. We have some new details about the F-15E, which was shot down last night, and the A-10 Warthog, which was fired on and crashed near the Strait of Hormuz. The pilot of the A-10 Warthog was rescued after the crash, we've learned, and two rescue helicopters involved in the search for the missing F-15E weapons systems officer were damaged by enemy fire. And
They got two helicopters? Jesus, dude. Oh my God. They are taking out our military equipment, our multi-million-dollar equipment with fucking like AK-47s on the ground or something. Like, this is fucking insane. I've never seen so many like America's military prestige drop so quickly. Like, this is crazy. This is an earth-shattering event for American hegemony, like an America military force projection. We are living in an entirely new world after this, where everybody just sees us as like a paper tiger that obviously we can deal death and destruction to civilians at significant, insignificant quantities, but obviously like killing as many civilians as possible does not lead to an actual strategic outcome. So that's like, okay, cool, great, the world's a worse place and you also lose still. You know what I'm saying? But also just like how little it takes, like a couple guys firing some guns at a helicopter from the ground puts them out of commission, or like Iran's duct tape and bubblegum air defenses are taking out some of the most advanced military planes that we have. I'm sure China right now and Russia are like, God, I didn't think it was going to be this easy to defeat America. Like, I thought it was going to be like at least somewhat difficult. This is crazy. $1.5 trillion. That's what they're paying for this shit. Like, if I were China, that's literally what I would be thinking right now. $1.5 trillion for this shit. That's crazy. Okay, let's keep going.
Some of the helicopter crew members were injured, we're told, but they did manage to land safely. The U.S. F-15E was shot down late Thursday night before the sun rose on Friday in Iran. The pilot was rescued, but an urgent search continues for the weapons system officer who sits behind the pilot in the Strike Eagle cockpit. He has not been found. U.S. officials tell me there was enemy fire during the rescue of the F-15E pilot. Video from Iran appears to show one of the American rescue helicopters being hit by enemy fire, black smoke coming off of its tail. This photo shows the ejection seat and parachute of one of the Strike Eagle crew members, likely the pilot who ejected after being shot down. Both crew members would have been given extensive SEER, survival and evasion training. Markings on the wreckage from the tail shown here would indicate this was an aircraft assigned to the 494th Fighter Squadron stationed in Lakenheath in England, based on its red band. This is one of the units deployed to the Middle East since the start of the war 35 days ago. The U.S. F-15E...
Dude, this is crazy. Yeah, Rich, but I completely agree. I don't think Iran is that worried at all. Necessarily for a ground invasion. The people, I feel bad for the civilians, which are obviously going to potentially suffer a lot, but like I do think that I don't know, they're just memeing on us at this point. Like, it feels like if we did do a ground invasion, it'd probably be a bloodbath. But
was shot down in southwest Iran. The Zagros mountain range cuts through the remote province. Images of the Pave Hawk rescue helicopters being refueled during daylight shows the urgency of the rescue efforts, but also the vulnerability of U.S. aircraft to anti-aircraft fire or shoulder-fired missiles. A big win for Iranian propaganda today. Secretary Hegseth has been at the White House with the president. Yesterday, Hegseth surprised the Pentagon and White House by firing the Army Chief General Randy George, a respected close ally of Army Secretary Dan Driscoll.
See, this is one of those things. I was talking about this a little bit yesterday, but I feel like the Army Chief of Staff or whatever was probably like, no, we do not want to go to, like, we do not want to send our guys in for a ground invasion. Like, it's going to be a bloodbath. And I bet Hegseth was like, nah, we're doing that shit. So he just got rid of him, is kind of what I think happened. But I don't know. Also, they've been like, he's been on like a anti-woke crusade the entire time. So it's possible that the guy was just like stop trying to make the army into like some like crusader thing or whatever. So there's that possibility too.
Multiple sources tell us the removal has to do with Secretary Hegseth's rivalry with Driscoll, who is a close ally of Vice President J.D. Vance and was considered on a short list to replace Hegseth at one point. Lawrence.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. If you get any breaking news, please alert us. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, so I guess that's what's going on there. That is insane, though, that the helicopters, like, they're literally just shooting at them from the ground and they're causing this much damage, man. This is America's century of humiliation. It's beginning, everybody.